Hey, so, all right, here's, excuse me, the dog. If you're wondering what I'm doing, the dog is actually sitting right here at my feet. You can't really see her. Well, I suppose you probably can if you wanted to. There she is, Molly. There you go, who's a good girl. All right, so here's a little update. If you've been watching, then you know last week I had the 6-day running challenge. Excuse me, it went well. I was over in Tampa. I was with a team from the University of Kentucky, the track and field team. They were down here trying to qualify for nationals. Now, I don't know how they did overall as a team, but according to the coach, everybody they expected to make it in the nationals did. So that's good for them. I had a 6-day running challenge. Every day they were in town, up to and including the morning I dropped them off and they flew back to Kentucky. I was going to run. I did that. I think I amassed, I should say, about 25 miles over the 6 days. So nothing groundbreaking, but it's been a long time. For those of you who follow me, you know last year I spent the majority of the year, about 4,300 miles on the bike. And I only ran, if I recall, I'd have to check my Strava, but if I recall, I ran about 111, 110 miles. I'm already up to about 200 miles this year, and it's just now coming up on June, so I'm anticipating doing significantly more. I've already done more, and probably before the year's over, I'll do probably twice where I'm at right now. So the running's coming along pretty good. I think I ran Sunday. Sunday was the last day, day 6. Trina went with me, and now I took Monday off. Trina had a 3-day weekend. She was off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I took Monday off as well. Got off the bus Sunday, took Monday. Now we're kind of, the holiday's over, and now we're back to a more normal schedule. She's at work right now. Typically she works days, I work nights, which is good for me because I like to have my days free, a little bit of sunshine, although that's actually been asking for a lot the past 2 weeks. We've been getting drenched if you've been paying attention to the weather. Florida's just been getting clobbered, but I'm looking out the window and I think I got a little bit of a break, so I'm going to go try to get another run. I'm still just not that comfortable on the bike. The shoulder was doing significantly better. However, on Sunday, the day they were leaving, I had about 50, I think it was a full bus, 56 people, and we had 56 bags that needed to get loaded. Now, Trina had stayed the night with me at the hotel Saturday night, so she was there Sunday, and she came out and she helped me load some of the bags. And in spite of that, I really did something to my shoulder. I don't want to say necessarily that I re-injured it, but I certainly retarded the healing process. I don't know how far I set myself back. I would suspect a week or 2. It's been aching and it's just been very uncomfortable for the past 2 or 3 days now. So, but again, as I said, I'm very aware, I believe in self-awareness. I'm very aware of the difference between an acute injury and a chronic pain. I believe that, still having some pretty decent range of motion and whatnot, that it's just, I set it back. I think I probably irritated it. So I probably set it back about a week or so, but I don't believe it was an acute injury. I don't think I re-broke it. I don't think I stretched a ligament or a tendon or anything like that. But I certainly did retard the healing process to some degree. So I'm not going to be riding the bike today. I had anticipated by this point in time being able to get some 10, maybe 12 mile rides, but no, that's just not happening. So I'm going to run. That's what I got planned for today. A couple of things I wanted to talk about. Number one, I've been saying that I wanted to start putting out some better videos. Well, in order to do that, I needed to get a little bit better of equipment. So I have a nice camera that's in the other room on a tripod and everything. But I'm going to be leaving, June 26th, I'm going to be leaving the state of Florida for about 7 weeks. I'm going to be taking an over-the-road bus trip. I'm picking up some sort of traveling band, and we're going to be all over the country, thousands of miles away. And if I take the camera and I want to edit any videos and post them to YouTube, then I'm also going to have to take the computer. And there's 2 things with that. Number one, I don't want to lug around the laptop. It's going to be a pretty busy trip. I just don't want to lug that thing around. And number 2, if I do take it, then Trina's without a computer. It's the only computer we have. So I went out and got the iPhone 8. Now, I'm not an iPhone fan. They're quirky, they're temperamental, but they are known to shoot some of the best video, good camera, and you can get iMovies. So, in spite of not having a computer with me, I'll be able to, do some minor editing, add a little music, add a little background effects, add a little, captioning to the videos, which is something I really couldn't do on my other phone. And it's not as good as I'd be able to do on the computer, but in an effort to do that, now I would show you the phone, but I tell you what, I can't show you the phone because I'm actually shooting on the phone. So there's the box, all right? iPhone 8. I was going to get the iPhone 10. I asked the guy, what's the difference between the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10? He said, well, the iPhone 10 doesn't have a button on it. And that's a $300 difference for a button. I can live with the indignity of having to push a button. And the iPhone 8 doesn't have fingerprint recognition, and I certainly didn't want that in the first place. So that wasn't a selling point for me anyway, but I wasn't going to pay $300 to get rid of one button. So now I have the iPhone 8. I have downloaded iMovies. Hopefully the quality of the videos are going to be getting a little bit better. Like I said, it'll be negligible, but a little bit of editing, putting 2 or 3 videos together, background track, voiceover. I'll be able to add some writing, and should be able to add some music, background sounds, things of that nature. So, got the iPhone 8, and now I'm going for a run. I've already logged it. Right there. I always do that. That way, it's kind of a commitment. Like I always say, you have about, well, let me take that back. I don't want to take credit for this. Hey, shh, quiet. Yeah, go bug Quentin. Mel Robbins has a book called The 5-Second Rule, and generally, or what I should say, basically, the general premise behind the 5-second rule is that you have about 5 seconds to marry an action to an idea, or the idea will go away. I got up this morning, I had an idea that I was going to go run. So instantly, I picked up my pencil, opened up my log book, and I wrote down run. Now, I understand that doesn't seem like much of an action, but it is an action. I had an idea, I took an action, I put it in the book, now it's there. It's hanging out there in the universe, just waiting for some numbers to go next to it. And while I'm on the subject, this little 85-cent notebook from Walmart really could be the key to your success. Whether it be in fitness, whether it be in business, whether it be your home life, journaling, okay? Every successful person on earth, up to and including Warren Buffett, Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, all of those guys. John F. Kennedy was notorious for it. They journaled. They carried a book. They put quotes. They put ideas. They put thoughts in it. I use mine. I do put quotes in it, but I use it for diet and exercise. Okay? I keep track of everything I eat. I keep track of all the exercise that I do. Usually the food I consume is up here. The exercise is down here. So it looks like on this day, back on Friday, May 18th, I ate about a total of 1,710 calories. I burned about 513 calories with a run. Looks like it was 4 miles, 42 minutes, 10:39 pace, 38 feet of elevation gain. So I had a total calorie consumption of about 1,710 minus the 500 or so I burned. And exercise left me going to bed with a net calorie consumption of about 1,100 calories. And I keep that information. I've kept one of these books for years. Okay? And if I have any notes or thoughts or quotes, if you know me, you know I'm big on quotes. I throw quotes out there. I'll usually write them on the other page. So that's not uncommon for me to do. So this is 85 cents. This is what keeps me true. You have to have something to keep you true to yourself. This is what does it for me. This is 85 cents at Walmart, your standard marbled composition book, 85 cents, maybe $1. You get it at Walmart. This is where I keep my thoughts, my ideas, my diet, my exercise, This is my coach, so to say. This is my motivational trainer for me. Once it goes in here, this is what I follow. That's why I wrote the run first. Now, I feel compelled to go do the run because I've got an empty page. It's got run, it doesn't have a time yet. So now I got to go get mileage and a time and a pace, a distance. You know, I usually like to keep track of the elevation, which is slight. I live in Florida. But anyway, this is a good idea for you. This is $1. And this dollar really can, it's one of those things, it's, how do I say the word? It seems minor, it seems inconsequential. It's just one minor little adjustment to your life, whether it be fitness or just your thoughts, your ideas, your business, your side hustle, whatever it is. This $1.85 at Walmart, this little adjustment could be just what it takes to get you off the couch, get you out of the door, get you off the couch, get you to the library to study, get you off the couch, out the door to spend some family time. Log it in here and then honor it. Get up, write a plan, and honor it. Put it in your journal, write what you're doing, do it, and then write what you did. Okay? So, I wanted to pass that along. And now it's time to get my shoes on and get out the door and go do it. So, just wanted to kind of touch base, let you know where I'm at. All right, Michael Ward, Resolve Life Training. And I'll check back in when it's done.